Going crazy.
No more than anyone else. There we go.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 times Ted Lasso tackled serious issues.
You got tissues over there, huh?
Yes, tissues.
Yeah. What are those for?
Sometimes it gets a bit emotional in here.
For this list, we're looking at all of the most poignant times this upbeat show addressed heavy topics. Because important plot points will be discussed, a spoiler alert is now in effect. Which of these moments resonated with you the most? Let us know in the comments below. Number 10. Roy copes with retirement.
Hold on, can you believe it? It's Kent!
The first part of Ted Lasso sees Roy Kent showing us his amazing soccer skills as AFC Richmond's captain and veteran, but ultimately an injury forces him to retire. Understandably, he's a bit lost as what to do next.
Because today, you all played like a bunch of little pricks! You hear me?
Yes, Coach!
He starts off coaching his niece's football team and then reluctantly takes a gig as a broadcaster. But it's clear to everyone around him that he's struggling and unhappy.
We're just on the outside, looking in, judging them.
In the end, Roy accepts that he's no longer a player and joins Richmond's coaching team. His story is proof that even unexpected life twists like early retirement can lead to truly wonderful things.
Hello, Coach. Really glad you decided.
Shut up. Just shut up. You had me at coach.
We were so happy seeing him sprint across the city back to his old football club. Number 9. Ted deals with his marriage ending.
Shell, there's something I could do or something I could say that would make you be happy. Just being with me, I'd do it. I'd do it in a nanosecond.
When Ted's wife and son come to visit, we see that things are rocky between the married couple. By the end of the trip, they part ways for good.
You don't have to keep trying anymore. It's okay. I'm gonna be okay.
Ted's true feelings about the split surface later when the team goes to an away game. He gets drunk and emotional in his hotel room while struggling to sign the divorce papers. It's a rare instance where we see him become less than kind while working through the troublesome feelings that come with ending a marriage.
The hell you doing?
I'm so sorry.
You're what? What is this?
It's just my thoughts on the team.
Go, Nathan. Come on, it's past curfew. Go, get out of here.
Of course, this isn't the only breakup the show depicts. Rebecca's divorce is the reason Ted became the coach after all. Though the characters handle separations in different ways, their experiences speak to a pain that many can relate to.
In the end, it's just about being with the right person, isn't it? Of course.
Number 8. The characters face career changes. While Roy was essentially forced to retire, many other characters deal with changing career trajectories. Ted and Coach Beard are obvious examples, as they had never helmed an English football team before.
Feels different, Coach. I mean, the same, but different.
We also see Nate get promoted to a coaching position, but the new job leads to drastic behavioral changes nobody saw coming.
Hey, dog, you haven't been fired. It's worse. You've been promoted!
Keely, on the other hand, swerves into PR, even starting her own firm at the end of the second season. While it's undoubtedly exciting, she has to find a new work-life balance, the implications of which have only just started to be explored.
You helped this panda become a lion.
I'm so proud of you.
There's no doubt that promotions and career shifts have their perks, but we can always trust Ted Lasso to paint an honest picture of the pitfalls too.
You are going to take a well-earned holiday while I lock myself in a dark room and work non-stop.
Number 7. Rebecca's father dies. We don't know much about Rebecca's relationship with her father until his sudden passing, which shines a light on grief in ways we don't often see. This episode features a heart-wrenching moment where she reveals that she witnessed her dad cheating on her mother.
It's why I've always hated him. And I still hate him.
Naturally, she struggled to forgive him as a result, and must now face her feelings. It all culminates in her eulogy, where she sings Never Gonna Give You Up.
Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you.
As her emotions take over, she's touchingly lifted up by Ted and all her other loved ones.
Never gonna give, never gonna give.
Give you up.
Never gonna give, never gonna give.
Give you up.
Death can trigger complex reactions, and Rebecca's process is a perfect example of that. Number 6, Sam takes a stand against the team sponsor. Sam Obisanya has quickly become a fan favorite character, and for good reason.
I would like to pull out of my campaign with Dubai Air.
He's actually the one who tackles one of the most significant and large-scale issues in the show. When he learns that Richmond's sponsor, Dubai Air, is owned by a company that's polluting the water in his native Nigeria, he's faced with a choice.
It's come to my attention that Dubai Air's parent company, Cerithium Oil, is destroying Nigeria's environment, and at the same time bribing government officials to look the other way. I can't be the face of one of their subsidiaries.
Hell yeah.
After all, he was in the process of doing an ad campaign for them. He takes a stand by covering up the sponsor's name on his jersey before stepping onto the pitch, and everyone has his back. The storyline provides a deep look into the corporate side of sports, and Sam's choice to stick to his convictions powerfully proves that we should always fight for what's right.
I'm not here to talk about football. I'm here to ask the Nigerian government to put an end to decades of environmental destruction caused by Cerithium Oil. Destruction that the powers that be have turned a blind eye towards for far too long.
Number 5, Rupert tries to put Rebecca down.
Oh, it's Rupert, Ted. Especially for the man who's managing my club.
Used to be your club.
Oh, of course, but still my club in here, love.
Rebecca was the boss that we loved to hate at the beginning of the series, as we watched her try to sabotage Ted. But after learning more and more about her ex-husband Rupert, we came to understand why she wanted to ruin his football club.
I must say, I love that dress. Oh, it's very youthful. Good for you for getting back out there looking like that.
Even after their divorce, we see him go out of his way to embarrass and belittle her. He actually has a baby with his new partner, despite having told Rebecca that he didn't want children.
People change. I do want a child. I suppose I didn't want one with... before.
Luckily, she has friends like Ted and Sassy who aren't afraid to knock him down a peg when he's out of line, which is often.
Oh, I forgot I had these on me.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait a second. I forgot I'm left-handed. Oh, it's gonna be a hoot.
More importantly, she gradually realizes that she and so many other women in similar situations deserve way better.
I'm going to wear red to your funeral. I will be a beacon of joy to the other 3 people there.
Number 4, the team employs a sports psychologist. Sports psychologist Dr. Sharon was a welcome new addition to the show when she helped Danny cope with accidentally killing the team's mascot.
The yips are not a superstition. They are a mental condition, one that can be fixed with discipline, not denial.
When he gets the yips and is unable to play, she helps him through it. Soon, virtually every Richmond player books a session with her.
Thank you, Sharon. For real. You're welcome. She's amazing.
Ted is pretty skeptical about the new doc at first, but he eventually sees how valuable her contributions are. It's safe to say that mental health in general is often overlooked, and the problem looms large in men's sports.
Maybe I don't want to learn the truth.
Ted, the truth will set you free. But first it'll piss you off.
Many athletes think they're supposed to be tough and don't realize they don't have to face the hard times alone. Dr. Sharon is proof of that, and the whole team benefits from her presence.
Thanks to you, I've learned that expressing my vulnerabilities can help my patients with theirs. You helped me become a better therapist.
Number 3, Jamie's father mistreats him. Jamie Tart is introduced as the cocky rookie on the team who butts heads with his new coach and captain on a daily basis.
I say a bad word about my old club. Even though I did carry him through every match, but they're good lads. Apart from Roy Kent, he is a knob.
When he joins Manchester City, Ted is close to giving up on him. But then, the coach sees Jamie's dad berating him after a game and realizes that his attitude is a result of his father's mistreatment. After the player rejoins Richmond, his dad drunkenly confronts him in front of his teammates.
You're not going to go, little moody bitch, just because you got your ass served to you on a plate, are you? Don't speak to me now.
So Jamie ends up punching him and leans on former rival Roy Kent for support. Who you wouldn't sympathize with him here. It just goes to show that we never really know what's going on with someone, and that there's often a reason for bad behavior. Number 2, Ted talks about his father's death. Ted is usually the wildly optimistic guy who doesn't seem to let anything get him down.
He was a good dad. I don't think he knew that.
But Dr. Sharon knows there's more going on with him. After having told her that his father took his own life a few episodes prior, Ted finally reveals what happened all those years ago. We learn that he heard it unfold and was the one who found his dad's body.
I opened up the door and there he was.
As a result, he's been angry with him ever since. This episode is significant for a number of reasons.
And Sassy didn't say anything for the first time in her life, and I just
Screamed, choked, cried.
and came running after me in his dressing gown, begging me to stop, but I just
Ran upstairs, called 911.
For one thing, it finally helps us understand who Ted is. But more than that, it brings issues of unresolved grief and trauma to the fore, and tackles them with the grace and complexity they demand.
I think he would have known how good he was. That stuff he didn't really care about being good at. I don't think he would have done it. And I wish I would have told him. I wish I would have told him more.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, Ted's mental health struggles. As we mentioned, Ted Lasso doesn't shy away from talking about mental health struggles among a number of its characters. And we get to see the titular protagonist go through many ups and downs. Notably, Ted has a panic attack when he's out at a karaoke bar with the team, and Rebecca helps him through it.
It's okay. It's okay. Try to breathe.
I can't. I don't know what's going on.
We see him have another episode during a game where he runs off the field and basically disappears.
Are you okay?
I want to make an appointment.
Dr. Sharon finds him in her office, where he finally confesses to needing help. The show's willingness to spotlight Ted's struggles and the treatment he receives with honesty, nuance, and care is crucial. Through these storylines, it destigmatizes talking about mental health and normalizes asking for help.
I'm really sorry about that, getting all worked up and saying stuff like that, then storming out of here.
It happens.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.